Saturday. Today is started off, well, it started yesterday. It's been rough between my allergies and the stress I'm going through. I've triggered my TN and I had a really bad night. I have a massive headache right now, but if I don't do this, my conscience will make it worse. So the sunglasses continue. My eyes are like totally swollen. If you're here, thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. If you watched my IG, if you watched my TikTok, the support really helps to know that I'm not just speaking to the ether, which I'll do probably. I have no problem speaking to the ether, but it's nice when you know that there's people listening to you out there. We're starting off with the Prism Oracle today, and I'm gonna keep it simple. We're going after with the Rider-Smith Tarot, and after that we're hitting the Botanical Inspiration. I didn't sleep at all then. It was a rough night. If you know about TN, you know how bad it is. If you don't know about TN, do your research. It's really hard. It's a hard thing to have to endure. I don't like the word suffer, but it is kind of suffering. Anyway, let's start off with the Prism Oracle. Enough about my absolutely horrible night. Let's kick it off with Prism. Wow, we're starting off with anger. On a Saturday? What happened yesterday? What's happening this morning? Protection. This sounds like a really interesting reading. And reflection. Anger, protection, and reflection. Oh yeah. This can go so many ways. So let's check out with the Rider-Smith Tarot what this is about. I feel like the holiday season can always trigger people into like lots of things, and of course we want to be in the best disposition and be jolly and happy and share with friends and family, etc., but it doesn't mean that we're so sorry, I haven't slept. It doesn't mean that we're immune from every other feeling and every other human experience out there. And the season, even though it's meant to be a happy-go-lucky and jolly time of the year, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna be that way for everybody. In fact, a lot of people have a really hard time during this season. So here's a shout out to those who aren't having such a great time. Wow. Anger. Followed by the 8 of Pentacles. Working hard. Some people, we've been getting a lot of allergies. A lot of hard work. I do feel like this year people worked really hard. Regardless of your sign, regardless of where you're at, regardless of your position, I do feel like everybody's been working really hard. And Ten of Swords. And you're just done. You're just done. Ten of Swords is the end. Any 10 is an end. But the Swords, it's such a dramatic card. But it says so much. It's the end of that night. Do you see the dark sky? This person is already dead. The situation is dead. The swords have already killed the situation. And the sun is coming up. The water is still, the land is still, everything is calm. So you're past. I'm not saying that you're necessarily past the pain, but you're definitely past the hard part. And you have every reason to be angry. Because this must be very painful. Under protection, we have the King of Swords reversed. So this is probably the person who put the swords in your back. You worked hard for this person. And this person betrayed you. This is under protection. So you are protected from this person, even though they did hurt you. This could have been far worse, or you're being protected from something that they could do in the future. Then we have the Seven of Cups under protection as well. So I don't feel like this is, how should I say this? I feel like under protection, you have many. This is not what the card means necessarily, but this is what I'm getting. You have many angels up in the clouds protecting you. You have many in the spirit realm who are protecting you from evil. Is such a dramatic word as well. Evil just sounds to be like a movie, the evil. Just like the wrongdoings of a bad person. King of Swords reverse is a bad person. Or at least I'm getting that here. I'm getting the vibe of a bad person. Blech. I am not a fan of this energy. Of people that don't, they're just out for themselves. And they have some people have no idea the harm that they cause, but some people, a King of Swords knows. A King of Swords knows the wrong that they're doing to the people around them, and they do it anyway because they're out for themselves. And they don't care who they step on to get to what they want. And you have every reason to be angry with this person in this situation. Under reflection, we have the Three of Swords. I do feel like this is telling you to acknowledge your pain, to not hide it away or feel embarrassed by it or feel defeated by it. You have every right to feel betrayed, to feel pain. You put yourself into it. When you work hard for somebody, you're not just putting a fraction of yourself. You're putting yourself in it. You're putting your life, you're putting your time, you're putting your sweat, you're putting It sucks, man. I've been in this situation and I feel sorry for whomever this reading is for. This one kind of wanted to come out and kind of didn't, but I'm going to take it anyway. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. So even though you may very well want to move on from this situation and the path is clear for you to move on, I feel like emotionally you're not over it. I think the way out of this is to acknowledge your pain. This is what it looks like. You have to look at it. For me, reflection is very much an in your face. You have to look at it. You have to look at the pain that this caused you. And you have to go through it to get to the other side, to move on, to get to the other side, to move on. This sucks, yo. It's not a Saturday reading, but it's here anyway. It doesn't matter how much you repress or you try to escape pain or hurt. It's you're cheating yourself out of life, out of time. The more that you ignore that pain, the more it's going to be present. Like you're procrastinating getting over it because you don't want to feel the pain. You don't want to feel the hurt. And the best way out of it is through it. So many movies, so many books, so many songs have been written about this. You have to feel it. You have to acknowledge it. You have to see it, to understand it, to move past it. Let's see what the flowers have for us today. We have clematis, intelligence and mental beauty. I kid you not. Wisdom is the abstract of the past, but beauty is the promise of the future. Oliver Wendell Holmes, Sir Oliver Wendell Holmes said this. Clematis. It's a really cute tiny flower. I'm going to repeat it as soon as I stop myself from sneezing. Intelligence and mental beauty. Wisdom is the abstract of the past, but beauty is the promise of the future. What this is telling you is that you are wiser today for what this experience has taught you. I know. You probably not at the point right now where you can thank this person for teaching you what they have taught you. But maybe someday you will reach that point where you look back and you thank them for teaching you to value yourself, for teaching you to know better from people, to expect better from people, to, I'm drawing a blank with the word exigir, to, don't settle, man. Don't settle for anything less than what you want and what you deserve. But the beauty is in the promise of the future. You will come out of this stronger and wiser and better. But you have to go through it first. This is a Saturday reading, so I would tell you, like, try to distract yourself with other stuff today. That doesn't mean not looking at it, because reflection is telling you you need to acknowledge it, not ignore it. I've said many times in the readings, write it down. Write down everything that happened. I know it's like reliving it, it's horrible, but it is very therapeutic. Write down everything that happened to your best recollection and read it and burn it if you must, or throw it away or tear it up. But see what comes from the process of that, of rewriting it, of untangling what happened. Because it'll help you understand not just exactly what happened, it'll help you understand how you feel about it, how it came about, the signs that were there to show you what was going to happen. Because all of these things are teaching you, all of it. It's teaching you something that you are going, they're giving you tools that you're going to need in the future. So maybe leave the resting for tomorrow, and today really look at it and learn from it. So much luck with this man, and love and compassion. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.